Hello, Swarthos here. A little change of pace. I've seen it mentioned on, I don't know if I saw it on somebody's channel. They mentioned it or they asked the question. Somebody did. And first of all, I subscribe to a lot of channels. I don't know how many. So many, I don't know how many. And so I get a lot of different things popping up in my feed from time to time. And if I see something that looks interesting or whatever, I'll go ahead and respond to it or post a comment or what have you. So I think I saw somewhere somebody asked a question on their video, and I should have answered it there, but I didn't. I kind of filed it away in the back of my head, and so I don't know who, if you're watching this, I'm responding to this question you asked because I've experienced this. The question was, has anybody else been experiencing vivid dreams lately? And I'd have to say, yes, I have. I've had some very interesting dreams. Dreams are probably always somewhat interesting. You just don't remember them, but lately, I've been remembering them because they've been so close to the surface and very intense. The first one was kind of funny. This was a few days ago. I was trying out for quarterback for the New England Patriots, of all things. And Bill Belichick was there, and Tom Brady was also there. But he was my receiver. I was throwing Tom Brady. He was running pass routes, and I was throwing the ball to Tom Brady, which was kind of unusual. And there I was playing quarterback. But the funny thing in the dream was that Bill Belichick is, evaluating me. He's off to the side, and every time he would turn his back and look away, I would throw a lame duck pass that would just be all wobbly and fall short and everything. And then he would turn his attention back to me, and he would say, "Okay, throw a 40-yarder, and it would be just a perfect, mean, tight spiral, right into Brady's hands. They're perfect. He's like, yeah, you're doing great. And I'm like, no, I says, every time you turn away, I can't throw the ball. And he's like, no, nonsense. You're doing great. And then he would turn away, and I would throw the ball, and it would be all wobbly and miss its mark. And then he'd watch me again, and I'd, throw it perfectly. And the whole time, Tom Brady was being the receiver, and there I am, trying out for quarterback for his old job. I'm not a Tom Brady fan or a Patriots fan. I'm a Chargers fan, man. Have mercy on me. So that was an unusual dream. I have no idea what that could mean. I guess I was getting excited about the NFL draft coming up. The other two I had happened just last night, where I remembered them again. What was one dream that segued into another, and they were very intense, very realistic. I was driving across a desert, and I came to this gas station, out in the middle of nowhere, and I needed water. I was thirsty, and I go in there, and I had my cup, and I had a quarter to put in this vending machine to fill up my cup with water. And there was a guy working in there, and it looked kind of like an old boss I had back in the day many years ago, but I don't know if that was actually him or not. So I put my cup up there underneath this spout that's going to dump this water in there, and I put my quarter in, and the water starts to fill into the cup, and pretty soon it's overflowing. And I'm like, oh man, I'm getting way too much water here. I couldn't keep it in the cup, and I would dump it out and put it up there. It just kept filling after over and over and over again. And I said to the service attendant there, or whatever, the mechanic or whoever it is standing there in this, lone gas station out in the middle of nowhere, I says, I'm getting too much for my quarter. He says, no. He says, that's right. Your cup's just going to be overflowing with water, with that amount you put in there. I'm like, I only put 25 cents in. I'm sure that's got some religious metaphorical meaning there of overflowing well water of life or whatever, but I don't know. That's just an interesting dream I had. And then that one just kind of segued. I was there, and then the next thing I know, I'm not on a date, but I'm escorting a young lady with me. We're going to not necessarily a party, but some type of function where they're going to be displaying works of art, like an art exhibit. Then we go in there, and there's lots of people in there looking at statues and paintings on the wall. And she says, "Oh, could you introduce me to Brad Pitt over there?" And there was Brad Pitt, and he's dressed up like a total yuppie, like with a pastel colors, like he had like on a kind of like a peach colored one of those old alligator labeled shirts, and a pair of tan slacks. And I says, "Well, yeah, this is weird. Now, don't judge me. It's just a dream that was going on. I have no idea." I'm like, "Oh," I says, "Yeah." I says, "But he's dressed like a homosexual. He's not going to want to talk to you, but I'll gladly go up there and, get his attention and introduce you." And so she says, no, that's just, he's just dressing nice. Go talk to him. So I go chasing after him, and he's running and jumping over the artworks and stuff like that. And I finally catch up to him, and he turns around, and I says, "Hey, somebody over here wants to meet you." And he says, "No," he says, "I'm dressed this way for a reason." Hey, it's a dream. It was very vivid. So that was that. Now, you're banging around outside. It kind of distracted me. What the heck was that? Maybe I think a package was delivered or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to go down there and check. Always kind of unsettling when there's noises banging around outside. Let me think here. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right. I didn't even move. I was just kind of listening there. I'd like to kick off a different direction with my journal. This is my journal. Okay. I do my own thing out here. I'm kind of I know it's really lousy and unfocused and doesn't really make any sense, but I'm kind of getting excited about using my little handy cam and showing things. So, and putting music that I get off of YouTube to it. I'm trying to be artistic in some way, so who knows. Anyways, that's about it. Swarthos out.